Good morning, afternoon, and evening, folks, and welcome to DPS, Doubtfully Playable Software, where our very own members of the PC Master Race tell you, if you ain't got specs, you ain't got... No. Why would I even do this? I play on console, exclusively. No, we're not doing it. Welcome to DPS, Dudes Playing Stuff, a Space Mafia podcast. And now, on to the show.
Welcome everybody to episode number 15. Tonight we just got the boys. Normally I would have a little joke in here or a little pop culture reference or something to little joke about, but I think I just kind of wanted to start the show off and say that, May is Mental Health Month. So I know we've talked about it on the show before, but if you haven't, we highly recommend, go speak to somebody. There's nothing wrong with going around talking to people, and you can go see a professional, go talk to a friend, just reach out to somebody. There's somebody out there who's willing to listen. I know we've said it before on the show, but you can come to any one of us and just chat, and we're open to talk to you about anything. Also, it's Brain Cancer Month too, so if you're the giving type, go out there and donate to cancer research. They're doing a lot of big things out there in medicine and towards cancer, and anything helps. So, like I said before, we have the guys tonight. As always, I'm Greg. I'm one of your hosts. We've got Dylan, we've got Wyatt, we've got Rich, we've got Jake, and we've got Ryan tonight. How you guys doing? What's new?
Doing pretty well. Things have been hectic at work. Just let's go with that. I did not have a meeting with HR today, so I was kind of surprised. But
that's good. I feel like that's been the theme this week from all of us talking. Just work's been a bit of a slog. What about you, Dylan?
I have been honestly just working and playing Grey Zone Warfare. And that is about my life in the last 4 days.
You guys have been tearing that one up.
We will definitely get into that in a little bit.
Yep. Just thought I would ease it in there, let the listeners know what's to come.
I'm still playing Balatro. That's it.
He's playing it right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Is your stream still up? I can check, see how good you're doing.
Last I heard, not great.
I'm really enjoying Balatro. It's a ton of fun. I talked to Rob about it a lot. Rob's a fellow Balatro player, so yeah. I even talked to Doc into getting it. Now the Doc's hooked. So check it out.
It's like a drug ring going on.
I'm telling you, bro, it's like crack once you get in there and it starts feeding it, because it's so simple but so deep and complex. Like it hooks you. You're like, I want more. I want a bigger number. Like you're always chasing a bigger number. It's great.
Jake, what's new with you, buddy?
Fucking working, bro. That's all I do. Been working a lot. It is starting to be peak service call season, because if it gets above 74 degrees in people's stores, they get upset and they're like, come fix my shit. Been playing a little bit of Fallout 76. I'm at a part right now that I'm kind of scared to go into, because there's like a Wendigo and a bunch of sketchy shit, and I really don't want to mess with it. But at the same time, I got to do it. It's really about it.
I remember you playing that. I was in a chat with you, and you're like, "Oh my god, they got Wendigos in here! Oh no!" It started freaking out.
Yeah, dude, I left that area and I haven't turned turned it back on since. I know.
Did you pick that back up because of the TV show?
You know what? So I only watched one episode of the show.
Right.
And then I was like, man, I haven't played Fallout in a while. So I started playing Fallout 4. And then I was like, I wonder if I can get the Goon Dicks to play Fallout 76. And then it just turned into just me playing Fallout 76 by myself. And Lake sitting there watching me going, this shit looks weird. This shit looks dumb. Why does that thing? Why
maybe she's onto something.
I have a follow-up question to that statement. How does that make you feel?
Man, I'm used to her being like, the shit that I like is dumb.
Yeah.
We're polar opposites.
Yeah.
I sent her a Facebook Marketplace link to a fucking dually. And I was like, hey, I want this. And she was like, what are you going to do with it? And I was like, slam it on its balls. And she was like, that's dumb. I was like, oh, love you too, babe.
And you said it just like that.
Yep.
Well, it's not a bad approach.
There's give and take.
Yeah.
He's gonna squat it.
Nah, I ain't gonna squat it. I don't sit down to pee, bro.
Get that Carolina squat, boy.
Aren't they banning
like
that
that.
like now?
Oh, it's
It is
already
illegal
illegal.
already.
Okay.
It's already illegal.
You cannot have.
It's horribly dangerous.
You cannot have more than a 4-inch height difference from the front of your vehicle to the rear.
I wonder how people measure that.
They don't. Yeah, I mean, squatting trucks are still here in town.
I picked up what you were putting down.
With
I wouldn't even be able to measure it. Shit.
Looks like 4 inches to me. How do you know? I know.
My tape measure don't go that far.
Why does your tape measure have marks at 4.5 inches? It just does.
It just does.
It just
I do
does.
this for a living. Leave me alone.
It's a climb.
It's a climb.
And we get in the first
Oh.
15 minutes.
This is gonna be a great
4.5 inches
episode
is
already.
just the perfect unit of measurement is all.
Hey, listen, 2 inches is hell at 200 mile an hour with 300 foot-pounds of torque.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna roll out the fucking bed.
I can't do this tonight.
It's gonna be a great episode.
Oh, this is gonna be the best.
Dude, I'm just wrapped up in my blanket in bed, bro.
That's gonna be another soundboard right there.
Yeah,
I'm in my bed.
Fucking timestamp that. We need that as a soundboard.
Wobble in bed.
Damn. It's the best place to record, bro. Even though, like, when we finish, I gotta, like, get up, go take my contacts out, brush my teeth, and all that shit. I should have just done it before I laid down to record.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you done that so far? Like last couple of weeks?
Look at it! Because it's easier. So, our living room is right beside Scoot's room. So, I can't be super loud because if Scoot hears noise, she's nosy as shit. She'd be like, what are you doing?
We could run with that, but I don't think we're going to.
No, let's leave it.
No, let's leave it.
Let's move on to Raph.
Not touching it. Not touching that.
It's
Nope.
be loud, bro. Can't be in here going,
So,
well, how about that fucking weather, bro?
yeah. How about that weather? Speaking of questions, we got a couple questions from.
Nope. You forgot
What?
Raph. You forgot
Oh,
Raph.
yeah, Raph's been quiet.
Oh my
Wyatt, what's
god,
going
I'm
on?
here.
Wyatt.
Yeah. Shut up. I've heard that so many times.
I was referencing Quiet Riot, but never. We're good. You just chose to be an asshole already.
Yeah. Only to you, sweetheart.
Ooh,
How about you make it to a
Oh.
couple more episodes?
pillow talk, guys.
Damn.
Little pillow
Sorry, I'm
talk
married.
Told me nothing.
here.
There's this thing
But no,
called
we-
adultery. Have you heard of it?
Currently performing that with you. I mean,
Wait, what? Huh?
what?
Listener, hurt your ears. Bring the box out. Check them out.
I didn't
See
say
a
box
book
out.
flying across the screen here in a minute, knocking him out.
She can't hear you guys. But no, we were busy getting her a car, and I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 2042 lately because I don't have to be 100% focused. But boy, I'll tell you what, it's fun as hell to lay down some machine gun fire and just rain hell into smoke and hope for the best. But that's about all I've done.
Dude, she seems
Nothing
pretty
too much.
cracked on the screen behind you. I keep seeing that sniper scope coming up, man.
Actually, she got 29 kills. I mean, she's starting to get into it. This is like her second game playing.
Yeah,
And she-
better than me.
She got like I said before, going against bots. But I mean, for her second game, she's killing it. She was also in a tank and running people over. And
Hey,
was having a
don't
lot of
cross
fun.
your wife, bro. Do not cross her.
What happened to Raph? No idea. He just disappeared one day.
Why does
He's
he have
gone.
tank treads all over his chest?
I mean, she was also getting some nut shots on some bots, and that was
Ooh,
pretty funny. 'cause
Okay,
she
we
threw
could
laughing
run
every
with
time
that
she shot him
too.
in the nuts.
But are we gonna leave it?
That's gonna be a soundboard.
yep. add to the board.
We have how many more slots? Like 20 more slots on the soundboard. So let's fill
Yes,
them up.
but we can delete the crappy ones though, so we can keep adding
Yeah.
more.
Perfect.
You can delete some of them that are me talking because there's
Nope.
too many of them at this point.
90% of them are you.
No, not 90%. Maybe like 10. I'm dead silent.
Sorry, I got focused. She was shooting somebody in the nuts.
I feel so bad for you. You ever piss her off?
I know. I'm worried about you, buddy. Blink twice if you needed me to call the cops for you.
That's more than twice,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do we do if he blinked like 20 times?
Is that like a double negative? Does it just
That
cancel
means
itself out?
send help.
I'll leave right now, buddy.
Now.
I'll be there in like 30 minutes.
Help me.
I'll
Help
see
me.
you in 11 hours.
What do you think, guys? Should we ask some questions? We got a couple questions
dude.
here.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it. All right.
Questions.
I'm going to start from the bottom and then we go here. So,
Oh God.
question. We're going to start from Negatory. So he has two questions. So we'll start with the first one. Question for the show. Did you guys think in the beginning stages of building this community that it would turn into this awesome of a community and hub with so much steam behind it? You guys have truly built a masterpiece here. So first I want to say thank you. And then
But
I don't know,
I'm also gonna say brown nosing gets you nowhere here.
maybe a little bit of something.
I'm
I'm out.
just playing.
He is in charge of the Daddy fan club, so who wants to answer? Who wants to go first? Who wants to answer that first?
Is it man? Where's
I have an
McNasty? He's the
answer.
figurehead.
Yeah, he's in charge of this whole thing.
I mean, I'll say, in the beginning stages of building this community, I didn't even think it was going to be a community. It was like we said before, it was just like, a couple guys had a group chat and we exceeded the number of the group chat. So we started our own Discord, and Rodimus was, such a kind man to start this Discord and found this whole thing, and we decided to help out, and here we are to this day. I mean, it's kind of like it's just grown naturally, which I think is what makes it such a good community. Not only that, we have the diversity when it comes to games. It's not just like an LFG for like one game or something like that. We play a ton of different games. Constantly new games are coming out. Obviously, a lot of people know that I will try almost every new game that comes out because ADHD is a bitch. But that being said, with the diversity that we have and the people that we have in here is what makes a community. Like, we had no control over that. That was all everyone else that has joined and brought the good energy in. So we appreciate y'all.
Yes. Panda, I think you spoke up. So
Short answer, hell yeah. That's the short answer.
okay, what's your dissertation?
Okay.
We need
So
your
the-
doctorate thesis.
So my thesis is everything that's already been said. It's just it's the best outcome for good intentions, I think, is what you're seeing. That's the simplest, most complex way I can put it for you.
Like it.
Anybody else?
And why don't you go, Danger?
I don't know if there's much more to say. Like, we kind of like just piggybacking off of you guys. Like, this has just been a very organic thing where we've just. I mean, I think that a lot of it has to do with the people that have come in and have hung out with us and just chatted with us and just brought great energy and fun and some ideas and kind of went along with the shenanigans that we normally would have had in like our original group chat where we're just like dicking around and just joking most of the time. And it's mostly just been people that come in and like, hey, I made somebody made a stupid joke, but then you kind of run with it for, I don't know, like an hour, 2 hours of like one dumb joke. Like, what was it, last Thursday? We came up with in our Discord, we were talking about starting a cult revolving around the Kool-Aid Man for no reason. So, I mean, it's it's dumb stuff like that. I think, I can't really say that we can take full credit for any of this. I think a lot of the credit has to go with the people that have come in after the fact and really helped kind of be part of who we are. And I mean, if the only thing I can say that we probably can take credit for, and I won't take credit, is, I mean, the guys in this room and like John and Dre, who's not here tonight, like the guys involved in the show, like I mean, all these guys in the room with me right now, they're all great dudes, and they great friends. Great, yeah, you too, Dylan. They're great people overall. So I think it's just the fact that was there as a stepping point, and then I think we just happened to find other great people that kind of fit in with us. So I don't know.
Real recognize real player.
Play.
Absolutely.
For me,
Raph, you
like
wanna say anything?
yeah, for me, I gotta say, like, I wasn't expecting it to get as big as it has. I mean, so we all started all just hanging out in Discord, and we genuinely just became friends over in GDC. And after that, we kind of got enveloped in this group chat, and as like you guys were saying, I mean, we grew past the group chat, the max amount of people that you could fit in that group chat. So when it came to that time for the Discord, I mean, I was only expecting like a handful of people to come on in and play some games with. And although like I haven't been as active, it's nice to like whenever I go in there and just look at what's going on in the general chat, I can see that you have all these people who are having fun, enjoying themselves in this whole Discord. And the best part is all these great people keep on bringing in more great people, and it just makes you like really happy to see that you have all these awesome people all cooperating and having a great time, or however, I don't know English, you know what I mean. But yeah.
Words.
For me, I think it started. We just wanted to start something that was fresh, I guess. At least in my mind. It's not commercialized, so it's very organic as we build it. We're not really pushing. We're not sending it out to like social media. We're not on Facebook or Twitter saying, "Hey, come join us." I think it's just a collection of great people having a fun time playing multiple different games across multiple different platforms. Now, granted, the base of our Discord and people that are here play Destiny too, but there are people that are playing other games like Helldivers, Gray Zone, Balatro.
I've been playing Uncharted 4 all week.
So
Bro, I am honest to God, I know we joke. I'm not even mad about the Helldivers thing anymore, but I'm hype about how that game, the legs that game looks like it might have, even with this Sony mishap.
yeah.
We'll talk about that.
I'm sure, but I'm Helldivers is on them. I'm glad we have a thriving little sub community for that.
Yeah, and like there's a Call of Duty community in here that people play. There's a vast amount of people, and it's people across the world essentially. Looking at the stats of our podcast, we got people in Belize that listen to us, Finland, Sweden.
I don't believe you.
Here, I was waiting for that. But I think our community
Danger,
as a whole.
we would like to thank Danger for hosting time that he had with
nice
us.
To see ya.
Going forward, Dylan will be carrying the torch. Okay.
But I think the biggest part is that we're growing organically, and the biggest takeaway too is we don't tolerate any of the bullshit. We've not had any of the bullshit, but I know as soon as it comes in, it's gonna be there's gonna be like no warning. It's like you're gonna get smacked, and that's gonna be it. So, but no, we are not who we are without you guys. So you guys are what's making us continue this on.
Yeah. Jake, anything?
I think Waffle's sleeping.
Fell asleep, bro.
My shit froze, bro. No, I think we're growing. I mean, it's still kind of weird to me because there for a long time, like, you know, it was just a group chat, and then we moved to a Discord to have more people, and people just kept fucking joining, bro. And it's still crazy to me. But I mean, I'm very happy and very pleased with it. I love the community that we have.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the kind words, Negatory, and appreciate it. But your second question might cause a little bit of argument, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Question number 2: what is so special about smash burgers? I don't get the hype. It's just a flat burger. I like my burgers like I like my wife. Thick. And he actually spelled it out that way. So it's thick with 4 C's. So, Dylan,
You're supposed to spell it.
how do you like your burgers? Thin or thick?
I mean, I like smash burgers. I think that they're delicious. You can get 2 patties on there, and it takes up the size of about a normal one, right? But it's like when you smash the burger, dude, that shit just melts. Dude, that shit is good, especially if it's got a nice like layer of cheese on there that melts into the burger because it kind of opens it up a little bit, dude, and like soaks in. Dude, smash burgers are dope. I mean, that the hype is real. I get it if you're like, oh, I don't like it because it's a thin burger, but it tastes better. Okay, sometimes more isn't better. Sometimes the quality makes the. And I'm not going to comment on the second part of that. So,
Like,
yeah.
For me, it's the little crispy edges on the edge of the burger.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes,
Those little crispy
yes.
pieces. Oh man, those are the best. That's why smash burgers are king. Those little crispy
Mhm.
pieces.
I like more meat.
you like it thick. I like smash burgers. They're not my go-to, but like Ryan was saying, like it's that the crispy bit to it at the like in the on the end of it. And normally I think when I think of a smash burger, I think double patty because usually smash burgers are like little 2-ounce patties, so they're doubling up that like it's like a double meat burger. So you got, I think you get. I don't think you're missing out on the meat because it's there. I think it's just a whether you like not you like that little like crispness to it.
I mean, if you have a single smash burger, what the fuck are you doing?
I think
Like,
that's a kids. I think that's a kids meal. That's what that is.
yeah, it's way too much bread. The ratios are not there.
yeah.
I think that smash burger has its place in eating, but also nice thick juicy burger has its place also. What I did not know is this smash burger was created 60 years ago.
Was it started in Oklahoma?
No, it was started in Kentucky.
Woo!
By an American who used a bean can to smash it down to maximize the flavor of the meat.
So, all right, I question that theory a little bit because I know I've heard that before. Where the reason they smash down the burger is because it's supposed to like quick sear it and seal in the flavor of the meat. But I would also argue that every time I've had a smash burger, they have seasoned it up so much that all I'm tasting is salt and pepper. I'm not really tasting the meat.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
So I don't know.
I guess it just depends where you're at. Now, I've made smash burgers myself, and I've used a barbecue rub instead of salt and pepper
Mm-hmm.
on the hamburger, which is delicious. But like I said, they both have their spots. The trend of the smash burger is unique, and it definitely tastes a little different because it cooks quicker, but also having a nice, thick, juicy with 5 C's burger is good.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I ain't eating that. Fuck that. No sir.
Okay.
Denied.
When I see a burger, I want to look at it and go, "Damn, that's there." Because look, here's my thing. I'm trying to eat to get full, and if I got to put, to get full off smash burgers, I got to put like 6 of them bitches on buns.
It's the same amount of meat.
No.
Yeah, if it's 2-ounce patties and you're
Bro, I'm taking a pound of hamburger and cutting it in half. You got 1 8-ounce patty and then another 8-ounce patty.
who used to have that really thick? Was that Fuddruckers? They used to have that really.
That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Dude, we used to go to Fuddruckers all the time.
When I was growing up, I called it Fuddfuckers on accident, and my mom was always like, "No, that's not the name."
Good old
You
rug
see-
fuckers.
You just go up to the
good old
window.
run fuckers.
You go up to the window, order your burger, you get the basket. I miss that place. I don't. Are they even a company anymore? I know them. No, it's too bad.
Nope.
No, but it's just like they're too like. So every time I've had smash burgers, and on a serious note, every time I've had them, they've been crunchy. I don't like crunchy burgers. The only crunch I want in a burger is either from the bacon that's on it, or I like a crispy, crunchy like lettuce and a pickle. I don't like them soggy ass fucking pickles. It's got to be a fucking Clausen.
That's
You're one of the most southern people I've ever met in my life.
What you mean, bro?
I only want bacon to be crunching on my burger.
That's it, man. That's it. And a burger, and a burger on plain ass white bread is superior to any other kind of bread for a burger.
Well, that's a patty melt. That's not a burger.
What kind of
That's
fucking
fucking
tomfoolery is this?
Dude, and it's got to be the cheap white bread from
Like the
Safeway.
Wonder Bread?
The Sunbeam?
Dude, that's gotta be cheaper. It's gotta be like Save a Lot
Great-
brand bread.
Save
Great
a
value
life,
Walmart.
It's like Clover Valley bread, bro.
Oh
You
my
paid 85 cents for a loaf of bread. It's hard as shit. It was made a month and a half ago, but the preservative is keeping it strong.
I should get out of North Carolina and just spend a week with waffle.
I will be in Asheville soon. That's my goal.
we are like an hour apart and completely different lives. I swear.
It's that mountain air, bro.
You got the city folk and you got the mountain people.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'll tell you, and like frying a burger, like on the stove. I like it better than grilling a burger.
You ever
Yeah,
cook
you
a
might-
burger in a skillet with water?
Fuck no. I try to burn the
Yes.
house down.
Growing
Grease
up,
pot
sometimes we
anywhere.
had to do that, bro. We didn't have no oil or grease. We just used water.
Oh, my grandma always kept like a fucking thing on the stove where you just spoonful out a thing of bacon grease.
Dude,
It's been sitting there for like 6 months,
oh,
just aging.
Aging
It's good for your cast iron.
yeah.
I was like, man,
and your
how long you gonna-
arteries.
I was like, how long are you gonna let that sit there? And she goes, till we use it all, baby.
Oh Jesus!
Dude, the grossest
This is-
thing I've ever seen was my first chef job. I was a prep cook in this like local they called it a seafood restaurant. It really wasn't a seafood restaurant. But they used for the lunch rush, they used to cook their burgers ahead of time, like par cook it, like on an open grill, and it didn't take that long to make a burger. Theoretically, they used to par cook it just to get the sear on it, and then they would put it in a half hotel pan filled with water on the grill. So it's just this warm thing of water, and they used to chuck the burger patties that they cooked in there, and they would save it in there. So when the lunch rush hit, anytime anybody ordered a burger, they used to take it out of that water and put it back on the grill and heat it up and char it up a little bit, or try to anyways, and then put it on a bun and send it out. It was the grossest thing, one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
Ew.
Say that again. Say water.
Water?
He said, huh. Huh, okay. That's a thing now.
Yeah.
Now a guy I work with from Florida, and he says it, and I'm like, "The fuck did you say, dude?" He's like, "I gotta get me a bottle of water," and I'm like, "What fucking what, dude?"
I'm sure he's just like everybody else in Florida, and he's not originally from Florida.
No, he's from Tampa, born and raised.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it threw me off. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm from Florida," and I'm like, "Oh, did you like live here and then move to Florida?" And he was like, "No, like I was born and raised in Florida." And I'm like, "Oh, that's weird."
That is weird. All right, well, I got a question from Don Wiggles, one of our Canadian friends.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
Wiggle, what? He wants to know bulletproof cup testing? Question mark.
Sure.
I don't.
Yes.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it.
Okay.
You shoot me.
Super Troopers. Super Troopers.
I was gonna say could be a Canadian thing, I guess. Maybe it's part of their fun up there.
Let me have another day like today, and I'll hold it in front of my face.
God damn.
Or, like,
All right, Waffle. This is an intervention. We're here for you, buddy. State your name.
Yo, shout out to Zola for keeping your boy in check.
Yeah, Zoloff in the Discord. Thanks a lot, buddy. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
You the man, or
You the man.
the person. I don't want to assume your gender.
Thanks.
Oh, fucking fire tonight.
All right, we got two more questions. All right, first from Fluffy. He wants to know a question for the show. Spicy food. Are you for it, or is milk too spicy for you?
Spicy food all day. Every fucking meal. Every meal, dude. Dude, if it doesn't have spice, it doesn't have flavor. Done.
How spicy we talking though?
Just a spicy food.
I don't go over like jalapeno level because then it's just like it's a job to eat something. But like you have some like, even if it's like a little like poblano or something, it doesn't even have a lot of spice. It's just got that little bit of flavor to it. You know what I mean? Like, or like a chipotle or like, chipotle ranch on anything will fucking make it better. And like jalapenos, fresh cut jalapenos and stuff. Fantastic. Absolutely sick. I like spicy.
I will go ghost pepper level occasionally.
Jesus.
Damn, dude.
Bro, I chewed snuff for like 15 years. I can't taste shit.
Maybe all of this explains the soundboard that we have now.
Well, dude, like legitimately, there for a while, like I couldn't taste really anything unless it had a ungodly amount of hot sauce on it, and like I have terrible gut health because of it.
Okay, Texas Pete or Tabasco?
Texas Pete, Carolina, babe.
I'm a Tabasco person.
Neither.
But I used to have this
Oh.
one hot sauce called One Fucking Drop at a Time.
I'm guessing you only use one drop at a time.
Fuck no, I used the whole fucking beaker.
Well, I got
The
questions
beaker?
now.
Beaker did it, was it made in a lab?
Dude, like it
Panda
had like
says
a little-
nothing. What do you recommend?
Cholula.
Oh yes,
Cholula.
Cholula's good. I forgot
Oh,
about that
Cholula
one. Yeah.
on eggs, bro.
Oh, Cholula on eggs is fantastic.
But I really like really spicy stuff. Like I do, y'all know I used to make beef jerky and stuff like that. And the one that was like my best seller and the one that I liked the most was I spiced it up with Carolina Reaper. And it was called Satan's Whiskey. It was pretty spicy. I used Satan's blood to heat it up. That's a 800,000 Scoville extract. Three drops heats up 2.5 pounds of meat.
Nope.
It's good. And I've done, y'all know I've done like the Death Nut Challenge and World's Hottest Chocolate and stuff like that.
I wanted
That
to
was
do the fucking Death Nut,
Don't.
but I'm gonna drop that bitch in a thing of Pepsi.
No, you don't. Waffle, it's 14 million Scoville.
Fuck it.
You feel like you're having a stroke and your life is ending and flashing. You find yourself curl up into a ball on the floor, sweating your brains out. It's
Sounds like a Tuesday.
it was bad. So bad.
I went this is a long
But I
time
still like
ago.
spicy stuff.
It's just good. I love spicy shit. Until the next day, and then I'm like, why the fuck would I do that, bro?
Boy, that sting ring hurts, don't it?
The whole time listening to Johnny Cash all day.
Burning ring of fire.
My mouth and my butt do not like spicy stuff. I tried that Satan's
Yeah.
blood one time, and
It's good.
I was crying so bad just by a toothpick. I just had a little drop on a toothpick because I can't stand spicy stuff.
And why'd you do it?
Because my friend dared me because he bought it, and I was like, okay, let's do it. After him trying to convince me for 30 minutes, and I eventually
Usually
gave
how
in
it
and said,
works.
Let's do it. And
Yeah,
This is
I
usually how
accidentally,
peer pressure works.
yeah, I accidentally put it on my lips. So at first my lips were burning, and then I had snot coming out of my nose, and I was like crying. I was like, I'm fucking done.
Then the snot ignited.
Yeah, I was not having a good day. I think I was dead for about an hour because it was terrible.
You had the spiritual experience with the hot pepper.
Mm.
That's what we call that. I did that.
Yeah.
So my daughter and I were watching. I forget which UFC it was. It was a year or two ago now. And I was making jerky because I make jerky every weekend, and we were betting on the fights. And so I told her, I said, if you lose, I get to put a dot of this right in the middle of your tongue. And she's like 13, 14 years old. And she's like, I'm game. Dude, she was emotional for a solid 2 hours, just like tears just pouring down her face. It was, I could probably get in trouble for that, but she asked for it. She asked for it.
That's her fault.
But now all my kids love spicy stuff like hot wings. They always get hot, extra hot, buffalo hot, Nashville hot. So they get that from me. But I'm not a wasabi hot fan. I don't like that
Ooh,
nasal.
I like wasabi.
That
Ooh, I
nasal
love
like back
wasabi.
to your nose.
Hey,
dude.
My wife loves it, but
You can buy fucking just pure capsaicin crystal.
yes,
Yes,
that's
you
how
can.
that's how you make that's the world's hottest things. It's just pure capsaicin. And did you know that it is very simply a neurological trick? Like there's nothing really happening there. The dude, the Ed, what's his name? Ed something, the guy that does the world's hottest peppers. He's got several YouTube videos on it. It's just in your brain. He'll be sitting there like eating like 2 million Scoville peppers and just talking. He's like, oh yeah, now you see my eyes are starting to water. And he's like all calm like I am right now, just going through it. And you're like, bro, I remember that feeling. I was like snotting into the sink and like trying not to die.
Right. You know what? I want to be the person that names these fucking hot sauces.
Why?
Ass
Because
in
like
the ER, ass in the tub, ass reaper,
That's your new
Black
Discord
Mamba.
name. Ass Reaper.
extreme venomous hot sauce.
So all of my hot sauce brand was called Vicious Treats, and all of my hot sauces were named after like some sort of monster or something. and they were all spicy in various levels. So
Like
yeah, I had fun
like
names like that.
like kaiju monsters.
Well, no, it was like I had Satan's whiskey.
Oh,
One was called Triple X. One was called the Ogre. That was actually like a mustard base jerky.
Mm. Talking my language now.
That was one of my my other daughters. That was her favorite. I'd done a Caribbean jerky. That was interesting.
Oh hell yes!
That was pretty good. But I still make it from time to time. I just make it for myself now.
I mean, if you ever feel inclined. Well, I'm going to save the rest of these questions because some of these are actually like topics we could get on, which could be like a whole show thing. So I'm going to save these. But thank you guys for asking those questions. I do have a question for you guys though. So my wife sent me this Instagram video, and it was some, I don't know, I guess he's an influencer. I don't understand that whole thing. But anyways, he had a cooking video where he was making something, and he hired the voice actor from Halo, like the guy that does the announcers during like the PvP games, to roast him during the like his cooking video. So everything he was doing, like like instead of like running riot, he would say something else like during the show. So my question to you guys is, would you hire somebody to do a voiceover for I don't know if you want to call it a mundane task? And if so, who are you hiring and what is it for?
Waffle to speak to my contractors at work.
Yeah, I have a motherfucker running.
Daddy. Ryan Reynolds too.
I have mine.
Okay.
Sir David Frederick Attenborough, the guy who voices National Geographic.
Yes.
that is mine. As the local bell orders something on DoorDash, what will he order today? Oh, seems to be Taco Bell once again.
Looks like he's ordered himself a gordita once again.
Once again. As he takes it and runs to his lair. We'll never know the bounties of this feast.
All right, I want Cat Williams to narrate me taking out the trash. And I say that because for most households, taking out the trash is a mundane task, except for in my household. I have a psychotic German Shepherd that has issues with bags. So imagine an 80-pound German Shepherd in full attack mode the whole time you're trying to do the bag and you're fighting the thing. And I could just hear Cat Williams narrating that whole event in my head.
This motherfucker right
and
here.
It's glorious. Let me just tell you right now, it's glorious.
You see this dog? This shit's called death. I'm gonna hit you with this, and you ain't gonna hear shit.
Yeah. Man, that dog is about to eat his leg off.
This has to be something. We have to make this something.
Sir, that dog is about to whip your ass. Sir, put that bag down right now. I don't recommend you doing what you doing, sir. Put that bag down before that dog eats your asshole.
Do you think we can get? Do you think we can hire him to maybe read the goats tonight or a later show?
Oh my god!
I'm broken. Dude, that was actually pretty on point, dude. That was great. Oh man.
I would go Rob Paulson from Animaniacs. Me cutting the grass.
Rob Paulson from Animaniacs. Why can't I remember that one?
He also played Raphael in the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon.
Oh,
Bro. All right. I want Theo Vaughn to narrate me doing shit at work. Like, just give him carte blanche, let him say whatever he feels the need to say, and just let him vibe. Because I think that motherfucker is hilarious.
What about you?
I'm gonna have to say, this is tough between two of them. I was thinking of Ryan Reynolds while doing the dishes, or Shane Gillis while I'm doing anything at work. Just because I feel like
that cheese, Ravi?
To it.
It was the cheese. It'd be 2:00 in the morning. This dude out here making grilled cheese. Oh man.
I would probably have Patrick Warburton, if you know who he is. No, Christ, I can't remember his character's name. He's
Family Guy.
Yeah, or Putty from Seinfeld. No, You guys.
Have you
I
seen
wasn't a
Ted?
Seinfeld guy.
What's that?
I wasn't a Seinfeld guy.
Either was
Me neither.
You would know his voice though. If you he's Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. What's that move?
Oh,
There you go.
Got
now
it.
it's hitting.
Yeah.
Now you get it.
And me and
Goose
Dylan
Goes
got it
Poison.
simultaneously.
Poison for Goose
Yeah.
Goose.
Goose goes poison.
Yeah, Poison for Goose Goose. Ah,
That.
I would have him voiceover. I don't know. I'd probably have him like maybe cooking, do a voiceover for me. I'm not going to attempt the
as
impression. Not going to happen. I can't do that
he
voice.
reaches for the garlic,
Yeah,
puts it in the
he's
pan.
doing terribly. Oh, cool. Yeah, something I saw earlier this week. I was like, well, I'm going to ask the guys about this. This would be a good question to
fun.
ask.
That was fun. I really want to hear this, like Cat Williams voiceover of Ryan doing shit. Like I
Mhm.
I want this to be like a sitcom or some shit. Like and tune in every week, new episode.
Yeah, I bring that up. He's on top of my mind right now because my wife, Joe Rogan, recently came back to YouTube, the podcast did, and she prefers to listen to her podcast on YouTube and stuff like that instead of Spotify. And so she caught that Cat Williams was on Joe Rogan's episode, and it was actually a pretty good episode. He's a lot more insightful than people take credit for, but yeah, he was top of my mind. And dude, they got so barbecued. They were blitzed by the end of that that episode. But yeah, they went into that deep stuff that everybody likes, like the Anunnaki and all that weird stuff.
I know you guys have been waiting to talk about this. Rich and Dylan, do you guys want to talk about Grey Zone?
That game to me is very pleasing, but very frustrating at the same time. But it's an extraction shooter. It's still an early release, but I think the recent hot fixes fixed some issues. It is not a very forgiving game. Like you take a shot to the head, you're dead. There's no recovery. You're not your typical shooters. It's the bots are hard. They'll kill you real quickly if you're in an area you're not supposed to be in. It's very realistic when it comes to a shooter. There's a bunch of us playing it right now. And you die, you lose all your stuff. And you either A, have to rebuy all your stuff or try and sneak back and get your stuff with a knife. So it just depends on where you die. The map is a huge map. You can either go from point A to point B via helicopter. For me, the frustrating thing, there's only 4 helicopters per faction. And if you got a bunch of people on the server, you're constantly waiting 20, 30 minutes for helicopters sometimes. And some of the helicopter rides are 10 minutes long to get to your point where you have to go for a mission. Don't die, otherwise you have to wait 30 minutes to get there. So, but I'm having a ball playing it right now. So it's giving me a fix. I'm not going back to Call of Duty currently, and I got no reason to play Destiny right now. So
Yeah, I'm just looking up right now my total play time, and I started actually playing it last Thursday, and we are recording now on Tuesday. I have 38.5 hours in the game. That is how much fun I'm having in that game.
I got 39 currently.
That's a time job, fellas.
Dude, it's so like I'd never played Tarkov or any other extraction shooter, so I don't have anything to compare it to, which actually I like. So I went in there completely green, just let's see what happens. And the realism scratched an itch immediately. I was like, this is cool. I like this. I see why people like this. But it was like the gun feel in that game, and it's not even like cracked up right now. Like it's like baseline early release stuff, but the gun feel of the in that game is insane. It's like you have to place your shots. If you're hitting center mass on a lot of these people that are wearing body armor, it's going to take almost a full mag dump to get these guys down, which it's kind of broken right now. I will say that, like, if you crack somebody about 4 times in the same spot on a chest plate, they're going to go down. It's going to go through, right? Like in real life. But like if you get that headshot and they just fold like a lawn chair, dude, you feel so good. Now, if you weren't using a suppressor, all the other bots are going to look at you and shoot you through bushes and aimbot you and kill you almost immediately. So it's almost like you got to kind of scope out the area, make sure like what I do is if there's like a small village or something like that, I'll break it into quadrants, and then I'll start in one square and see how many people are in there before I start cracking off shots. So that way I know how much time I need to have before reacting to other people coming from other quadrants. And it just, it makes you think, you're constantly, dude, the pucker factor in that game, like, dude, you could cut diamonds with your butthole in that game, bro. It is like you're walking around on edge. I think it's so funny because me and Killer Monkey have been playing it for a while now, and we leveled up and got some good gear and stuff like that, and then able to like buy the good gear again if you lose it. So we kind of like, we'll just run in there with some AKs and see what happens, right? So Scoot started playing with us. Scoot in the Discord, not Waffle Scoot. Had to clarify that. He did tell me every time he hears Waffle saying Scoot, he perks up when he's listening to the episode. Like he thinks someone's talking about him.
I'm like, I was like, when the fuck did she start playing games, bro?
Exactly. I had to clarify. So Scoot was playing with us, and I saw him playing. He was like fresh in, stuff like that. And he's like crouched, walking through the bushes, like trying to scout out people. And me and Monkey just running down the middle of the street, not giving a shit. And I was like, yeah, that's how the game is supposed to be played. And dude, it's just, like I said, the amount that it makes you think, the sweat that comes off of you when you start hearing gunshots crack, and you can't, there's no UI, there's nothing up. It's just like you and your gun. Like there's nothing to tell you what's going on. You have to pull up a map to see where any of your faction members are. And it doesn't even show opposite factions. And I'm mainly talking about PvE servers right now because PvP is a little messed up right now. So I'm not even going in there. But in the PvE servers, it's like you can see everybody on the map that is part of your faction. They're like blue little squares. And then any green squares are the people that are in your squad. So if you're in like an area that's in between two bases, like you and an opposing faction, there could be other members of the faction there. You can't do any damage to them, but they don't show up on your map. So they'll spook the shit out of you when they start mag dumping into somebody else. And you're like, oh, and you see a dude fully kitted up. You're like, it's like a boss. Oh my God. And you're like laying into him and he's not dying. And then you're like, you hear a voice chat, bro, are you good? The in-game chat is really cool too. Like the community, like the people that I've ran into, like the community that's playing right now, everyone's been very helpful. Everyone's been like, I had one guy last night, I was running solo, and he like gets on the helicopter with me. I was like, what's up, dude? And he's like, where are you going? I was like, oh, I'm going to go over here to Hunter's Paradise to kind of finish up a task. He's like, all right, I'll tag along. I just need some kills. I'm just trying out a new gun. I was like, all right, cool. And he goes in there and he starts slaying out. I start slaying out. We clear the whole area. And he's like, you got your task done? I was like, yeah, man. He's like, all right, cool. Well, I'll see you around. And he just runs off into the woods somewhere. I was like, cool. Appreciate you, bro. I never got your name, but thanks, Ghost Man.
Who was the mask man?
It's definitely like the other players can definitely fuck you up at the same time. If you're like trying to sneak in and do something and they're going guns a-blazing, now they've brought attention to you that you didn't want.
Yep.
So you got to be very careful. You have to definitely clear some corners when you're going in some buildings.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game that you have to methodically pick your next move every moment that you're doing it.
Yep.
Shit, even running through the damn fields, you can get sniped from across the map.
By like an AK-74 that like is like 300 yards. Okay, actually, this reminds me. So me and Monkey were infiltrating an airfield, right? And we had cracked down a couple people. He walks out into the middle of the runway of this airbase because he saw like we dropped a guy kind of right by the edge, and so he was running across it. This dude gets domed by a bot at the end of the runway with an AK. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, something's wrong here. And so like the devs have already like came out with like bot fixes and stuff like that too. But it's just like, you never know what's going to happen in that game. And if you see that black screen, you see your character and it says dead and it shows you where you got shot. You're like, well, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Cause it's a real time like helicopter ride. Like you have to like call it in. You have to wait for it to come in. You get on it. It flies you there. There's no cutscenes. It's full seamless loading, stuff like that. And you get there with your little knife out, just trying to go back to get your guns. Like
it definitely forces you to eat, drink.
Yep. They have those mechanics in there too. They have the hydration, the energy, your blood level, which is kind of their health gauge, if you want to call it that. If you get shot a couple times, and you'll have different tiers of like yellow, orange, and red bleeding. Like yellow, you can just kind of bandage it up real quick. And going up to red, you have to use like a tourniquet because you'll see your blood like level like going down. And once it hits into the yellow range, you'll start getting dizzy. So you'll start seeing double vision of everything. And it's like that to me is just really cool because it's like as soon as you get tagged, I mean, I run around a corner and I'm like checking myself over, like, oh shit, like, well, it's kind of like if you're in a real war scenario, you hear shots fired, you're going to get down, right? You're going to assess. If you get hit, you're going to assess yourself. Like, like in the game, you pull up your health screen to see where you got shot, what happened, how much you're bleeding, and you have to fix yourself up. There is a kind of coma mechanic. So when you lose enough blood, you go into a coma and you can sit there and like the screen will like your eyes will blink and it's like everything's blurry. He's breathing heavy. And I mean, I remember the first time I went down into a coma, I was like, oh my God, like this shit's real. This shit is real, guys. And, but there is a healing mechanic that someone else can use certain tools and stuff like that to bring you out of a coma as well. But it does take some time. So have to be in kind of a safe spot or at least clear the area before you start doing it.
Are you able to heal yourself out of a? I mean, probably a dumb question, but like, are you able to heal yourself out of a coma or
no? If you're in a coma, you can't do anything. It's up to your buddies. Mm-hmm. And there's a time window before you bleed out. So there is like a rush, like, hey, if you want to save me, you're going to have to do it now. If not, there's a button that says skip coma and you just die and you go back to base and then you fly back in. But if you're in a good spot and you got good gear and your buddy's right there, it's like, hey, pick me up, bro.
What does the hydration thing do?
It's just if you're running around a lot, there's a stamina gauge and a strength gauge. So there's the only UI there is this little character thing up in the top left corner, and it shows your positioning as in standing, crouching, laying. You have a bar on the left side, which is your strength. Like basically, it's how long you can ADS and or like climb stuff like that. When you climb or jump, it uses stamina. So stamina bar's on the right. And when you're running and stuff like that, your stamina will deplete. You stop running, it comes back up. But the more and more you do that, your hydration goes down because obviously if you're running through a jungle, you're going to start sweating, stuff like that. Hydration levels go down. So then you replenish with water or freaking sometimes like these little coffee cans that you find, on people. So when you're loading out, when you're kitted up, bring some food, some water, and some healing supplies as well to either heal yourself, heal your buddies.
And the other thing too, like the longer you look down a scope, your scope will start moving. Plus, your arms get tired, so like you'll be fatigued by holding your rifle up for so long too.
You'll see a little symbol where it has like some dude like flexing his bicep, and it'll like have different colors of the yellow, orange, and red with a little lightning bolt saying like, yeah, you're fatigued, and that's like your bar on the left side is like a fatigue / strength stuff. It's just a good gauge, like how long am I going to be able to ADS to zero this guy in? Should I wait until it replenishes before I ADS again, so that way I can zero him in and get the shot?
Are you able to do like, I know like Call of Duty had that, they have that thing where you can like hold your breath to take a shot, that type of thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they have breath holding. It's left alt on the keyboard. If anybody's listening and doesn't know what that is, it's left alt. It's how you do it.
There's so many different controls and like hotkeys you can do, and you'll spend 20 minutes just looking at the list of stuff
I just recently figured out that there's a hotkey for healing stuff. It's H. I didn't know that. And you can press H, and it has this little sub menu that comes up that you can scroll through to see what you want to use, and you press H again to use it out of your inventory instead of opening your character inventory and then like actually like clicking it and click use. You can hotkey that. They have that as well with grenades and stuff like that.
The other thing cool too that I learned today was that if you down an enemy, pick up their weapon, you can strip down their weapon.
Yep.
So
I have a collection of optics. Every time I down somebody, I see an optic. I'm like, ooh, mine. And because it takes up one little spot in your inventory. So I'll have like a full bag full of just optics because they sell for a lot. Like Monkey was looking at my screens like, why do you have so many? I was like, I mean, if I die with an optic on and I don't feel like getting it, then I have more back at the base and I can sell it. And then I also have a full bag full of Wayfarers because I want my guy to have Ray-Bans on at all times. So I have a full bag of the Wayfarers.
If you're selling these optics and stuff, like, are you upgrading your weapons? Like, armor? How's that?
I mean, so it's very in depth when it comes to weapons. Armor is they have different classes like 3A, 3 and 3 plus, which are actually like normal standardizations of like body armor, which I think is really cool that they have the actual ratings in real life into the game. Then you have like, your different helmets that have the same rating as well, like bulletproof stuff like that. You have tack vests that can hold, your mags, stuff like that. And then like a belt, that's kind of the gist of like the armor, it has different slots, different holding stuff. But then when it comes to guns, they have different vendors that you do tasks through and you level them up separately. It's kind of like the grind to it. You're leveling up your character, but you're also leveling up the vendors. And so once you level them up or even base level, they have like weapon parts and they have weapons. So you can buy a base weapon from them and then you can buy parts to customize it. Everything has a price. And I mean, it's like in depth as in like, let's say you have M4, right? And you want to use a foregrip. Well, you can't use a foregrip until you buy a Picatinny like handguard, and then you put that on your gun. Then you can attach the foregrip to the Picatinny rail on the bottom of that handguard. And then if you want to add a scope to the top, you have to have a Picatinny rail on the top. If you don't, you can customize the top plate of it or like the rail or something like that to add it. And then to add an ACOG to it, you have to have an ACOG to Picatinny adapter that they sell. And so you put that together and then you put it on your gun. And so it gets really in depth into the weapon customization. Like it would be like real life stuff that you would need to build this gun out how you wanted it. And there's not a lot of things that tell you how to put stuff on stuff. It's really like sometimes just trial and error. Like I've bought a full kit of parts just to see what goes with what. And then I finally realized that if you inspect something, it will highlight stuff in yellow that it's able to use. I didn't know that until after I bought a bunch of parts. And I was like, oh, okay, that's how this works. But yeah, it's super in depth.
Too, I've noticed with your gear and stuff, if you have a clip of ammo in your backpack, it doesn't go to your gun when you need to reload. You have to have it in your tack vest in order to have it. So anything in your backpack, it won't automatically reload. You'll have to go in your backpack, pull your clip out, and put it in your tack vest in order to use it.
So, and on that point, in your character sheet or your character menu, you'll have like your tack vest, you have your belt, and your pocket. So those all have little lightning bolt symbols next to them, which means quick access. So that means you don't have to drag it into your gun or anything like that. It's actually able to use like R for reload. You can use it as long as it's on your tack vest and it's in something with lightning bolt. Like for me, like I'll use a Mosin that single loads like bullets, and then you can just stick the bullets literally in your pocket because it's quick access. So when you go to reload it, you can just pull it out and just like click them in, and you're literally just pulling them out of your pocket and clicking them in. When it comes to mags, like you said, put it on your tack vest, you can use the reload function, and then you can actually manually reload your mags if you have bullets on you as well. You can click and drag your bullets into your mags. So that way, like I will run out with 2 mags and like 60 bullets. And so that way I save some open space for anything that I pick up along the way. That way when I'm gunning somebody down, I will reload. Then I'll look in my menu and see that the spent mag that has like 10 rounds left, I'll drag more rounds into it. So that way it'll be topped off at 30. The other one I haven't used yet, it's still at 30. And I'll kind of like keep that cycle going after every kill as long as I'm safe. But at least I know I have 2 mags ready to go at all times. And that's just stuff that like, that's just my own play style. Like you don't have to play that way. And it's like, you can customize this game almost however you want to play it based off of just like the interaction that it has is so in depth that you can just do it whatever way you want to. You can use a gun without a sight if you want to. If you like iron sights, you can take the sights off of the gun completely and just blind fire if you want to. If you want to play that way, like it's insanely customizable.
Yeah, I was kind of watching your stream the other day, and I'm definitely intrigued by it. I know I gotta boost up my PC a little, like my Rogue Ally a little bit, but before I start. But
Yeah, and it's like it's not very optimized for like lower end stuff right now too. I've been telling a lot of people, I believe Potato asked it in Discord today. He's like, should I like you guys are talking about this is getting me really excited. Should I hold off? And I said honestly, yes. I was like, it is not optimized. Like people with 30 series cards are still having problems with the game. And once they go full 1.0, that should have optimization for like even 10 series cards. I would hope. I think Rodimus, what's the base specs for it? I thought you looked this up the other day.
The base, the recommended specs is a 30 series card with 32 gigs of RAM.
Shit.
So yeah, so it is very taxing right now. The recent hotfix has solved some of the stability issues. Negatory's been having problems, and he's got a decent computer as far as a graphics card and a GPU and RAM. So they're still working some stuff out. It's very detail oriented. But it will test your computer, and it will when I turn Gray Zone on, my computer makes a lot of noise. So it's running. It is running to its full capacity. And I'm only averaging like 50 FPS.
Gotcha. I do want to say something real quick about, because you mentioned the hotfix number 3 that had just come out today. They have, fixed a lot of like server instability has been a big thing because they sold like 500,000 copies within the first week that this thing came out. People have been watching this game. They've been super hyped up about it. But what I wanted to say about this is it is, I think, a total week now. I think it came out a week ago, exactly today on Tuesday. And they've already been out with 3 hotfix in 1 week. I read an article about the devs at Mad Fingers Games, which is who like does this game, right? Read an article, and like 2/3 of the devs just sleep at the studio. They are constantly working. This has been a passion project for them for a long time in development, before even early access, before closed beta came out. These guys have been working tirelessly on this game, and it shows with how many hotfixes they've already come out with. They are constantly listening to the communities. They are active in the Gray Zone Discord, which is really cool. It's kind of following the same lines of like Helldivers when it came out, and they were running into a lot of instability and stuff like that too. And they were very transparent. These guys, I don't feel like they put out as many articles, but they put in the work. And I honestly very much appreciate that.
So let me ask you, last week we talked about like with remasters and buying remasters and remakes and stuff like that. What is your thought on like games like this? Because I know I looked it up in the Steam store, and it labeled it as a live game. Like, would you playing this game? And I know you played a couple of other games that are kind of like live games. Would you tell people to go out and try live games out? Like, maybe you're only paying like $15 or $20 or I think this game was like 30 last I looked. But like, would you tell them to go out and just, hey, it's $30, but you should go try it? Or would you tell them like, hold off a little bit longer? Like, is there?
I mean, I would say hold off because of optimization stuff, but I would not say hold off because it's a live game. Now, say what?
I was just saying, well, what about like live games in general?
So live games in general, this is what I was going to get into. So live games in general, to me, are awesome. I honestly love live service games because it keeps things fresh and balanced. If you didn't have a live service game and you found an exploit, that's all you would use. It would never get fixed, right? Like a lot of us, let's say like Destiny, everyone wants to exploit the game however they want to, right? And then when they find it, they put it out there, and then Bungie fixes it. And so it's like I missed out kind of thing, right? But to me, if you have a static game, the term I'm going to use, like a linear static game, it's nice to play it. You complete it, you're done, right? Live service game is, to me, you get the most bang for your buck. Like Destiny, we have DLCs that come out, stuff like that, right? But like, how much content do they release throughout a single DLC that could just be separate games? You know what I mean? So like, you're paying for like this certain price per year. Let's say like one expansion a year is $100, right? They come out with so much stuff with it that it's like you get your value for it. if I paid $60 for a game and it lasted me 10 hours and then it was done because I binged the whole thing and it was just done, then I'd be like, oh, damn, I feel like I kind of, it was fun, but like, I feel like I could have gotten more out of it. You know what I mean? So when it comes to purchasing any game that is quote unquote live service game, I would say do your research before you buy it. Do your research on the studio itself. How new is it? How devoted are the devs? And if they have a roadmap, because a roadmap is going to let you know what their idea for the game is, and see if it coincides with how you want to play a game. And without that research, you're going in blind, and that can lead to some interesting things. It can lead to some very disappointing things. So do your research before you buy a live game. But I do like live games. I think it adds a lot of, for lack of better terms, it adds a lot of texture to a game. It adds a lot of like fluidity, changes, keeps you on your toes, and keeps you playing, and you get more bang for your buck for a game.
Do you think that lack of research into the things you just said, right? Like, is this game going to fit my style, or the dev's going to fit my style? Do you feel like that lack of research sometimes is driven by peer pressure?
Yes, I think it is.
Like
A lot of times,
sitting around with your
FOMO is
buddies
a
being
real
like, "Bro,
thing.
you got to try this. You got to try this," and maybe it's not your game,
Yeah, like I'm a proponent of saying that. Like I will talk up a game, but I feel like it's ultimately up to whoever is going to purchase it. That's their decision. So like if you take my word for it, that's a horrible thing to do. Never take my word for it. But if you do take it, don't even take it with a grain of salt. Just take it how
But
it
if you
is.
do
You know what I
and you
mean?
love it, it's because he told you to. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to praise me for that, then by all means, I may not take it. But either way, I get excited about video games. It's a passion of mine. It's a passion of all of ours, right? And
We're here.
it's why we're here. And so for me, I'm very vocal about my opinions towards a game and my excitement towards a game. If this game does not run on your computer, then you should have checked the base specs before you bought it. That's all I got to say. If you don't like extraction shooters, why the fuck are you buying this? Because I'm hyping it up. You know what I mean? Like to me, it's just do your research before buying a game. People don't think I do, but I do my research before I buy a game.
And
because I buy so many fucking games.
If you can't play Gray Zone and you're having trouble getting in due to server overload and Helldiver's just sitting your thing, there's plenty of rooms on the Skull and Bones servers, folks.
There is tons of room on those servers.
I couldn't help it.
If my pirate fix comes back, I will go back to that game. But my pirate fix is not there anymore.
I got
with the live service game, there's so many games out there, and like you'll never scratch the surface of the amount of games that are out there, or you're gonna find. You just have to sometimes spend $35 is typically if you went out and got something to eat at like Applebee's or something like that. So you don't eat out one day.
That's a DoorDash order.
unless you're co-owner like Bell and DoorDash. So, but I think that $35 for a game to try it is better than spending $80 on a game to try it and not like it. I think there's yourself and what type of games you enjoy playing, so you're gonna gravitate to those. If you're a shooter, you're gonna go to the shooting games: Destiny, Call of Duty, Gray Zone, Helldivers, all of those different types of games. If you're an RPG kind of person, you're gonna go towards like Dragon Age, Inquisition, Fable, those type of games.
Fable was so good.
Fable's so good.
They need to make another one real soon.
It was like the first game that like your decisions had consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, that was so crazy to me back in the day.
So, sneak peek for next week, that may come up again.
Okay.
Oh, Fable 2.
So
the first one.
But they're all good, I think.
Yeah.
But I think that with the live service gaming, and this could be another topic, is just talk about live services, and I sent you guys some articles about it. There are some developers out there that are feeling very pushed by the companies like PlayStation, Xbox. You need to get this game out. You need this game out. And you go back, it's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready. Like prime example, look at Cyberpunk. They got pushed hard to be out, and it absolutely sucked, and it was real bad to play. So there's a fine line where you have to figure out, is it worth it? Like early releases, there's going to be bugs. Beta testing, there's going to be bugs. Hopefully they get it fixed before they send it out. Like I was thrown in Liberty that unfortunately Bell talked it up and was not able to get in.
I'm still salty. I watch videos on it now, and I'm like, God dang it.
The little bit I got to play on the beta was fun to play. It was something I will probably get into once it goes live in North America. It is live overseas right now. But there are so many different types of games out there that you can get into a niche and just keep going down that path. And you got to keep just be mindful on your spending and your time and your energy. And for like me being a dad with a little one, I don't have very much time to game anymore. So I got to be very picky on the games that I pick on what I want to try and play. So right now I have like 3 games that I'm playing right now, but Gray Zone has got me hooked. Now when Destiny 2 comes out with the new expansion, I will be switching over back to Destiny 2 because I got so much time invested in that game and I want to see that story end. So, and like Helldivers for me, if there's a group of people that want to play, Helldivers to me is a better experience with a group of friends who you playing with, talking shit, killing each other, freaking out, instead of going in and by yourself and just playing with some blueberries.
Yeah, Helldivers is a party game. That's what I've classified that as. Is it is a party game. Like you can grind it if you want to, but if you don't, you can just hop in whenever with some buddies, have fun, shoot some bugs, shoot some robots, whatever you want to, and just kill it. You know what I mean? And then you're done, and then you can go back in a week when everybody's like, "Hey, let's go play some Helldivers." It's just one of those games that you can just jump in and out of, and I think that's why it feels like an arcade game almost to me. And it brings back a lot of like really good, like, nostalgia feels.
Anytime somebody says arcade game, I always want to play 2 things. I want to play Terminator 2 with the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to play the Ninja Turtle side scroller.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna raise you. I'm gonna counter your Terminator. I'm gonna raise you Time Crisis.
Yeah,
Okay.
Time Crisis was my game.
Or what was the other one? House of Dead?
House of the Dead.
But Time Crisis, you had that pedal.
Yeah, the pedal with Time Crisis.
Ryan, I don't know if you've got Game Pass. If you haven't played the that Ninja Turtles game, the Shredder's Revenge,
I saw it. I haven't done it yet.
Dude, I mean, you could breeze through it in an afternoon, but like, it's nostalgia to like the core of just that side scroller, like next level, like kind of like the Simpsons arcade game and all that fun stuff.
It might get me to stop playing cards. I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough sell out there.
But I don't know.
Since we're diving in the nostalgia, do you guys want to talk about the wonderful Helldiver bullshit that's happened in the last week? And
yeah, let's talk about it. I think
I have an opinion.
I haven't. So my opinion is they fucked up. They realized they fucked up. Came out with a half-ass apology. Now, will that stop me from playing the game? No, because I got it on the PlayStation anyways. But I think that they hopefully have learned their lesson moving forward in terms of like how they're going to keep building this game up. Because I did see an article they were talking about like how Helldivers should learn. Like they were comparing it to like some other games that were released. I think what they were talking about like Microsoft doing the same thing. Like you had to have a Microsoft account to play PC games or something. Like I guess I didn't read the full article. It popped up and I couldn't find it after that. But yeah, I'm glad that they saw the error of their ways and they're changing it and they're not going to require you to have a PlayStation account to log in and play this game on PC.
Talking to Bell the other day that when he first started playing it, they all had to do a PlayStation account. Then it was messing with the server, so they deactivated it.
Yeah, so like to me, when I saw this news, I was like, "Oh, I already did that. Like, I don't have to do that." And they're like, "No, that was like when it first released, you had to do that, and then they dropped it." And then now I believe Sony pushed for it for some reason. I don't know why.
For player stability and to better keep you from cheating or whatever.
Everyone listening can hear the air quotes, right? Like, we don't know what it was really for. That's what they released, but like, what was it really for? Who knows? It's Sony. It's a fucking mega company. They're probably trying to track us or something. But for me, I saw that and everybody's like blowing up about this. Like, oh my God, I can't believe they would make us do this. And I'm like, guys, I had to do this to play. Like, what happened? And I'm on Steam. So I was like, I had to do this. Like, why is this an issue? And then they're like, they redacted it. And so like, it was just a whole hubbub. Right. And now they're like going to potentially lose game of the year because of the bad reviews and stuff, and people wanting refunds because they're like, you can't control what I do and stuff like that. And I'm like, I didn't even know this was an issue. It's like, I already had to sign up for this.
Panda,
I
what's
have a
your
PlayStation
thought?
account without a PlayStation.
I think people need to calm the hell down. Bro,
Hell yes. Amen, brother.
listen, there's places where PlayStation doesn't operate and function. I get that. I'm sure they're going to work around something like that. But for the rest of you, it's like filling in a few boxes. Like, it's not a big deal, bro. I don't. It's stupid. I think people need to find something like more important to get pissed off about, other than having to like make an account one time for free and then log into a thing one time. After that, you're done. That's it. Literally, that's it. And they're review bombing. They want their money back. It's absolutely asinine, and it's unfortunate because it goes back to show that the developers are getting punished for something that's out of their control, for something ultimately at the end of the day is stupid.
Well, what I understand, there is 118 countries that cannot have a PlayStation account across the world. So, but some of these players on Steam were able to enjoy Helldivers because of the not having the PlayStation account. Now, yes, they tanked the reviews on Steam with the community. I'm not in their Discord, but I guess there was a lot of back and forth in the Discord.
Dude, it was blowing up.
The community manager is doing their
blowing.
best to be correct in what they're saying. He did some stupid stuff. He owned up to it, talked about it, apologized, did the right thing. I think that the rate we're going in the video games and having to have these accounts, like an Ubisoft account, a PlayStation account, an Xbox account, Rockstar account if you have played GTA, Epic, all these different accounts, everyone wants their share of the pie. They want that revenue. They want that person to sign up to their. They can go to their shareholders. Hey, we had 1,000 new signups this week in our thing. We're alive and thriving. Our games are working. What's crazy about everything that's going on is that they tanked the reviews so damn bad. They made that game extremely positive to extremely negative, and now they're going back and reviewing it, and it's going back up to being extremely positive. So the community as a whole in Helldivers kind of like dug into the sand, pretty much told the publishers pretty much to stick it. This is where we're going to take our money. And kind of, I think the people as a whole won the battle against Sony because they were hurting Sony more than they realized with all these refunds. Steam, yeah, gets a portion of that sale, but majority of that sale goes to Sony. So when Steam says, hey, I'm going to take all your money, give you refunds, then they're going to send to Sony, hey, you owe us this amount of money because we refunded all your games. So I think as a whole, the community won that battle with Helldivers. Did it cost them Game of the Year? I think it did. I think, unfortunately, it was up on the upswing, and it was going to get Game of the Year this year, but now that's not going to happen.
Which is dumb. It's dumb that something like that hurt the developer when the publisher makes a decision.
I think that's
terrible.
Look at Bungie right now, right? They're hurting because they're being pushed by the publisher, which is Sony again.
I think Bungie's got the opposite problem. I think Bungie shot their own self in the foot, and Sony put the boot in their back, delivering now.
Well, I think we just killed Danger. So
no, check the chat.
Oh no, Waffle, you didn't miss much.
Oh my god!
So
Jesus Christ,
you love me, so
dude, it was so bad.
It's all that spicy food, bro.
I don't know what it was. I had igloo for that's what fucking split fried hot dog, son.
Well, we missed you, buddy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
But there's still, I mean, just looking at the community on Helldivers, there are still on Steam alone. There's 99,000 people playing the game right now, so I don't think it hurt it too terribly bad. I think that, yeah, they lost some revenue and they lost some players, but I think those players eventually are going to buy the game back. Now they don't need their PlayStation account. But I'm willing to bet within the next year it's going to be revisited and they're going to try and push it again on the back end.
I wouldn't be surprised if they revisited it. Not that they couldn't bring it to Xbox, but if they tried to do some sort of cross-play type thing, like maybe you need to be able to sign into your PlayStation account or something to, connect your accounts. Because otherwise, you're just buying the game twice, right?
Just slide it in with the next expansion.
Yeah.
Set the precedent. If they'd have set the precedent out the gate, it wouldn't have been an issue at all. You would have never heard a word about it. Like Dylan, he's like, "What's the big deal? I had to do
Yeah,
it out
because
the
they
gate."
set that
Like
precedent.
he's
They were
like,
yeah.
he's like, "Cool, did it. Didn't bother me." Now everybody's pissed that they had to do it, and that's why he's like, "I don't understand." And me from the outside looking in, I'm like, "I don't understand." I know there's 118 countries where Sony doesn't operate, and people bought it through Steam. You don't think they would work something out for them countries where they bought that to continue playing?
They paid their money. Let them play the game. Don't tell them that they need this if they can't get it. You know what I mean? Like, just don't even fucking do it. Just let it ride.
I mean, I get that, but those countries, they would have worked something out with them, and then everybody else can make a PlayStation account. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
I just think that the publishers are getting too greedy with the developers. Like, hey, we'll bring you on the PlayStation, but you can only be a PlayStation exclusive. I can't let you go over to Xbox or PC right away.
And this is what kills games.
Yes. I think the independent studio is not a thing anymore because they're not going to survive. They got to be attached to
Gray Zone is made by Madfinger Games. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I don't feel like they have an affiliation with any of the big wig like publishers.
The only place you see independents anymore, in all reality, that do anything with a big splash is on PC. You're not going to do that with consoles anymore.
Which sucks, honestly.
And they say, and Xbox used to push the indie market, if y'all remember that back in the day.
Yeah. Xbox 360 indie games, bro.
Yeah,
this shit was
big.
lit.
Pushed it real big, and now it seems like they're more into the acquisitions of name brands.
You got an extra $1 on your Microsoft account. Here's an indie game. Boom, and it was like fun as shit. It was so fun.
Find some gold in there, bro.
Yeah.
We'll see where Gray Zone goes. I know it's strictly on PC right now. And then I wonder if they're going to be able to continue that trend and eventually get to console. But I don't think they're going to. I think it's such a engine-driven game that the consoles aren't going to keep up with it.
There's no controller support for it right now either. So if you're running controller on PC, you can't do it. It has to be a keyboard and mouse. If you have a gamepad, you can bind your keys to a gamepad, but that still has keys. So it's like them not having controller support and the baseline optimization right now where it's super heavy. I don't foresee it going to console unless they do a complete optimization rework, which they should anyway. They should bring down the recommended specs, like to at least 20 series cards. And have it run on low graphics. I mean, you can still have fun in there. You're not going to be as immersed as like epic graphics, but still, like they need to come up with optimization and controller support. But there's so many buttons to do stuff in that game. I don't know if they can run the button combos that sometimes that games will be like, oh, if you're heavy into like, different, like I guess for an example, like War Thunder has controller support. But to do the things in War Thunder that you would do with your vehicle, like on keyboard and mouse, you have to like hold two buttons while pressing another button to do one thing. And I think that in that kind of atmosphere of Gray Zone, and you're so on edge, stuff like that, and you have to hit like 5 buttons to do one thing, that's not going to work. And I don't think that they would do that because then the reviews would tank, be like, this game is ridiculous and stuff like that. So like, I have a strong feeling that they're going to leave it on PC, which I hate it for the console players, but like at the same time, they have console exclusives. I guess we have PC exclusives.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that kind of division of stuff when it comes to stuff like that. Because in all honesty, and I'm a big proponent, multiplayer games should be cross-platform everywhere. Everybody knows that. That's my stance. High-end PC games, specialty games like that, like I consider Tarkov. That's a specialty PC game in my book. Gray Zone, that's a specialty PC game in my book. A few of those like high-end sim things that are not meant to be on console because of the keyboard and mouse issue, right? Like you have too many actions you can take that need their own space. And even we'll take Destiny for example. Even some of the, I call it finger ballet, that as a controller player that I have to do when I'm doing some damage sequences on a hunter is it gets to be a bit much for me, and I'll screw it up and get pissed off at myself. And I'm like, well, if you were just playing on PC, bro, you could map it to like a 10-button mouse
macro,
and it wouldn't be
no,
any
just
issue.
a macro. Hit one
Yeah.
button.
Yeah.
Hey,
so-
damage button. I'll hit 1. Okay, cool. I'm doing damage now, and I just sit here.
yeah. So like, I don't know.
I definitely.
I'm okay with there being a difference on the high end stuff because, like I said, that's specialized for super advanced hardware. Console, not that. Consoles at their essence are like, at this point, they're like 4-year-old computers that we're forcing new games to run on. So
it's definitely a niche thing out there, and even if like it's heavy graphic, if I have a great gameplay, I don't mind dumbing my graphics down for a great gameplay. I don't need the dew on the leaf to show on my screen.
It is nice though when it happens.
Yes, but I don't really need it as long as it's smooth playing and it's not glitchy, it's not jumpy, and all of that stuff. So, but
do you think it's ever going to be a top 10 worthy game though?
it might make it on my top 10 list that we're working on. Yeah. But speaking of top 10, are you guys ready for a list?
Oh,
let's go.
That. He's back, folks.
He is back. He's off of the sickness. He was down with the sickness. Now he's up with it. We are back on track. Ooh, and we are rolling. I love it.
On, Rich.
So we're going to go with the top 10 best Nickelodeon shows of all time.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
I got one.
Ren and Stimpy, number 1.
Ren and Stimpy is not on the list.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's number 1.
Bro.
SpongeBob is number 1. Waffle, what were you saying?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Number 2.
Okay. Yes.
Rugrats is number 3.
Rugrats is number 5.
Rocko's Modern Life?
Not in the top 10.
All right, let me ask is any of these from the 90s?
Yes.
Wait, was Fairly Odd Parents, was that Nickelodeon?
Yes.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They put
All right, if Avatar's on there, is Korra on there?
Well, that would be under the same thing, I feel like.
Not in the top 10.
Okay.
Oh, it's different.
Korra's good though. I love
Hey Arnold. I haven't watched
Ooh.
Hey Arnold is number 7.
Dude, we are on fire. I'm just gonna throw one. I'm gonna throw one out there. Angry Beavers.
Not in the top 10.
Dude.
But I loved it. It's so
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog is not in the top 10.
Damn.
Cow and Chicken.
Not in
Or
the
was
top.
that
That was Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network.
How about Dora the Explorer?
Not in the top 10.
That's Nick Jr. Get out of here.
That's fair. How about Danny Phantom?
Oh,
Number 8.
Yes, dude.
I like that.
How many more we got left? Like 2? Dude, we're rolling.
You need number 6.
Wild Thornberries.
Not in the top 10. Number 3.
Dude, I love the Wild Thornberries.
Number 9 and number 10.
Oh, Rocket Power.
Not in the top 10.
No way.
Wait a minute. What about Doug?
Not in the top 10.
Invader Zim.
Oh.
Invader Zim is number
11.
Number 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
What about Real Monsters, bro?
Not in the top 10, but great show.
Yeah.
Is Blue's Clues on there? Does that count?
Not in the top
Get
10.
your Nick Jr. shit out of here.
Bro, Blue's Clues was the shit.
Thank you.
Well, yeah,
I still watch Blue's
but
Clues.
it's not on this list. Let's see.
You want to recap?
Yeah.
Number 1, SpongeBob. Number 2, Avatar. Number 4, Fairly Odd Parents. Number 5 was Rugrats. Number 6, Invader Zim. Number 7 is Hey Arnold. Number 8 is Danny Phantom.
Okay, so I need the title of this list one more time to see if this guess is going to be accurate.
Nickelodeon, bro.
Nickelodeon shows of all time.
Just shows. It doesn't have to be cartoons.
Nope, it's shows.
The actual Nickelodeon Awards.
Not in the top 10, but I like what you're thinking.
Yeah.
All that.
There's so many people. Everyone watched that as soon as it came on to see who got slimed.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
all that.
All that is not in the top 10.
What about iCarly?
iCarly is
Disney,
number
I think.
9.
Oh, I thought it was Disney. Okay, hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I had
What was that,
I had
Waffle?
3 girls, dude.
Drake and Josh.
What was it?
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh. Yeah.
Number 3?
Number
No.
3.
Oh, it was. Look at that.
Look at that.
Nice.
Dude,
My daughter is currently watching iCarly right now. So
iCarly was great.
you are fucking this list.
you got
We did
one
it.
left.
That's it. Who's left?
You got number
What's
10.
the number? Number 10. Okay, is it a cartoon or like a real show?
It's a cartoon.
Cartoon. All right, cool.
Cartoon. Was Recess Nickelodeon or was that like PBS Disney shit?
That was Disney. Recess was Disney Kids. Dang, I'm surprised I remember this shit. Oh, Ned's
cartoon.
Ned's Declassified. That's a real show. Never mind.
What was that, Waffle?
It's a cartoon, right?
Yes.
Fuck, I was gonna say Legends of the Hidden Temple, bro.
Not in the top 10.
That was
I love that.
amazing. I
Dude,
love
that-
that show.
That and Nickelodeon Guts. I used to watch that all the time.
Oh yeah, Guts too.
What about
Dude,
Penguins?
Let's go
Legend of-
leaderboard. Mo.
Penguin is not on the list.
Is
Penguin.
that classified as
The Penguins of
Nickelodeon?
Madagascar.
They're number 33.
Oh, okay, so it was. Okay. I
Thank
didn't know if like the Pixar thing or
Your
DreamWorks
kid,
like allowed
your Kids Choice Awards was 34.
it. Okay. It's a cartoon. So let's go with era. Was it from the 90s, early 2000s? It's the last one, you know.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
What the hell was that show my sister used to watch? Something Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron?
Jimmy Neutron is number 10.
Let's
There we
go.
Carl.
So this is the bullshit on this list that I'm going with.
Jimmy's mom.
They had
God, Jimmy's mom.
Are You Afraid of the Dark at 35.
I love that show.
Good show.
I'm mad
They
at
had-
that's what number
scared
3. I'm sorry. ridiculous.
What was it, number 4?
5.
Yeah,
right?
5. Yeah.
5.
Hell,
I
bro.
I don't remember Drake and Josh, so it must be a
Mm-mm.
newer.
One of them
newer
got in like deep trouble recently.
Yeah, did you watch that documentary?
I haven't seen the documentary, but
You talking about
the guy that plays
Nickelodeon
Drake.
one?
Is it the guy that plays Drake?
It's rough.
Yeah.
Josh. No, the guy
No,
that
because
plays
Josh
I-
Peck, he ended up becoming a pretty good actor.
Yeah, I was
honestly.
about to say. Okay, so he's the one he's the one in Oppenheimer that throws the switch to drop the bomb.
Yep, it's Josh Peck.
He has turned into a fantastic actor. Like, mad
Dude, no,
props to
he's
him.
good. He was in this like survival shooter movie too that I saw. I forgot the name of it.
Notable mentions was
Really?
Victorious at 11.
Don't know that one.
The
Uh,
fuck was-
It was kind of like when iCarly left the air, Victorious
Yeah.
got picked, like went
Oh,
on.
that Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ariana Grande.
Ned's Declassified School
School
Survival
Guide.
Guide. Rocco's Modern Life at 13.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Zoe
Rocco's
101
Modern
at
Life.
14. And Ren
Oh,
and
that was
Stimpy
my show.
was
I hate
number
to say that.
15.
I'm digging my own grave, but Zoe 101 was a fantastic show.
That wasn't a complete garbage.
Big
list,
time
to be honest,
crush.
but I'm still
Big time
mad
crush on Jamie Lynn.
at Rugrats.
Rocket Power was at 28. When you
That's
guys had.
ridiculous. That's absolutely, that needs to be 11 at least.
Um,
Woogity.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was at 30. But that's more of a recent one. All Grown Up. I didn't realize Rugrats had a spinoff.
Yeah,
All grown up.
Yeah, that one was actually pretty good too.
It was a good show.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
The movies
Wow.
were fantastic too. The Rugrats movies were killer, dude.
Oh,
Real Monsters was at 38. Doug was at 39.
See, that's
was
bullshit,
it 39?
dude. Doug was great.
Doug was at
Skeeter.
39.
Doug was great.
Angry
So
Beavers
here's
was
what I want.
45.
Okay, here's what I want from anybody that listens. I want your top 3 Nickelodeon
Yeah.
cartoons. In the
Yeah,
show
put in the
feedback.
show feedback. Yep. Top
Yeah.
3 Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah.
They could be on the list if you wanted to be, but we want to know your top 3.
I hate
Yeah.
to say this. I was not a Nickelodeon kid, man.
No?
Were you Disney?
Nah, I was fucking Cartoon Network kid, bro.
Cartoon Network's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I was a Nickelodeon kid, but I was a Nickelodeon kid at like
Yeah,
I watched
but what about the
Double Dare.
WB? What about WB?
Yo, Saturday
Warner
morning
Brothers.
cartoons.
Saturday
Yeah,
morning
dude.
cartoons, bro.
So
Yeah,
I was more of a Nickelodeon
Shut up,
dad
Sonic's on.
than anything. Because y'all got
I'm a little bit of both. So
I was a
like I
cartoon.
started having kids at 21. So like at 21 is when all these shows were hitting. So I was still in that weird like coming out of my teenage years phase.
Dora the
Mm.
Explorer was 75.
Good.
I can't believe
Goosebumps
that's
was
that
at
low.
71.
Do not tell Scoots that.
Goosebumps.
Yeah,
Like the show that was on Fox when we were younger.
it
No,
was
they
the
didn't.
best. It was
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps was
show
in
was
Nickelodeon.
The books were way better than the TV show,
The books
Oh
were
yeah,
way better.
big time.
Well, the books are always better. Animaniacs was
except for
78.
one book.
What?
Shut up.
See,
Looney Tunes was
Animaniacs
at 80.
didn't play on Nickelodeon for me as a kid. It was on Kids WB on Saturday
WB.
morning.
Yeah.
Animaniacs is on WB.
Yeah, and because like it would come on, and then fucking Yu-Gi-Oh would come on.
Sonic X. Fucking
Sonic
that was my
X.
shit. That was my
New,
shit.
and like Saturday mornings was the only time you could watch new Pokemon episodes.
I used to know the whole
I
theme
can
song
still
to
smell.
the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, like the one before Sonic X. I used to know like the whole theme song by heart. Like I would come home and dude, my buddies would like have VHS tapes of that shit, and we'd just go back and watch all the episodes. I was so addicted to Sonic. I was so addicted.
I used to know the thing. I think if it's the same theme song I'm thinking of, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. I fucking
There
love
we
that shit.
There we go, dude.
Dude, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, where it had what's the girl's name in there?
Amy.
No, not Amy. No, this is before Amy. She was like a little badgered lady. She kicked ass. She kicked ass, dude. Forgot her name.
Okay, so speaking of like cartoons, does anyone remember? Okay, so Toonami came on.
Dude,
every
Toonami.
weekday. Okay, do you all remember a show that was on Toonami? So like Zoids would come on.
Zoids.
And
Oh, stop it. I had all the figurines, bro. Stop it. Stop
then there
it. I built them.
Gundam show. There was a Gundam
Yes.
show, but they were like chibi Gundams.
They were what?
There were so like at first when it first started, like there would be like Gundam, I think it's Gundam G Fighter, where like each country had their own Gundam. But there for a little while, Toonami was showing the show. It was like all CGI Gundam, but they were like chibi models.
Huh.
I don't remember.
I watched a lot of Gundam. I don't remember that. I mean, Gundam Wing was my shit.
I want to say it was Gundam
SD. I don't think it was SD. I think SD was a 2D cartoon. You're talking about like 3D, like
Gundam.
CGI.
Okay, yeah. SD Super Defender Gundam Force.
Okay, yeah, I didn't
like,
watch that.
no.
Never mind.
It was on Toonami. It was called SD Gundam.
I'll have to go check that out.
Dude, Toonami had so many bangers, like Big O. Did you ever watch Big O?
Yes.
Dude, in the giant mech suit. That was fantastic. They had all the anime. Like that's how I got my start on anime, was through Toonami. They had and then you had Adult Swim too, that had some bangers that I should not have been watching when I was a child. Like it's fantastic.
So it was called Mobile Fighter G Gundam. That was the one where each one had their like own. Each country had their own Gundam, and the Gundam for Neo Mexico was called the Tequila Gundam, and it had a sombrero on.
Oh my god, that's so profiling.
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you.
Can't make that show anymore.
Dude, I was gonna say this is about to be my new avatar. Hold on. Send that to me.
Back to cartoons and Nickelodeon shows and the people you guys talked about Nickelodeon guts about going up the aggro crag.
Yeah, dude, I wanted one.
I think those people who accomplish the aggro crags are goats.
Oh, I see what you did there.
God, we have some.
Well, you know what, Rich? We have some of those of our own. We have our very own goats.
Got some new goats.
We have a couple new goats. Matter of fact, let's thank the Baja Crow for being a goat.
He let the dogs out today.
Canadian Cracker. I think he might be our newest addition to the crew. We appreciate you. Thank you. Kripnik, you are awesome. Thank you very much. Mr. Wiggles, Don Wiggles, you're the man, sir. Darth Noodle, enjoy your dad jokes. We love you, buddy. Raffy, who left about halfway through the show, folks. We love you, bud. Heyoka, the doc, appreciate you. McNasty, love you, buddy. TL Temporium, wonder where that one came from. Appreciate you. Blackbird, our newest made man, we appreciate you. What is that? Dick Arnold?
Oh, Dominic Arnold.
Okay, Dominic Arnold. All
Whoa.
right. Rolfie, appreciate you, homie. Hologram Coderson, we appreciate you, Coderson, and Magic Mike. You are awesome. Also, would like to give a special shout out to guys that have been supporting us all along over at the Guardian Hub. Go check those guys out. Rodimus is also a co-host over there, so go support Rodimus and the guys over at the Hub. Good folks. Fluffy and Admiral Nips over at the Potato Thumps podcast. Go give those guys a listen. They're kind of a rowdy like we are. They often have some pretty awesome music episodes. I highly recommend you check those out. And the guys over at the Blueberry Lounge doing the PV thing and that other P thing we don't talk about. So yeah. We appreciate our podcast families that have given us shout outs and supported us. So yeah.
Absolutely. Without you guys, we won't be where we're at now currently.
Yeah, we got our start under everybody's wings, and all those guys have been very supportive of us and very helpful promoting us and telling people to come hang out with us. So
definitely in the back end too, like as far as editing and stuff, and they've been tremendous helps with it and asking questions, going over stats, best place to post and host our website, or not our website, our podcast. So
Yeah, thanks, guys.
does anyone want to promote anything?
go check Bell out on Twitch.
Yeah, check me out on Twitch.
Go. Toll_the_bell. Toll the bell.
Don't forget Panda too. Panda's on Twitch.
Yeah, I stream every once in a while.
I mean, you're playing some card games, so I mean, we got to watch that and see if we like it.
It's honestly a very relaxing stream when he's playing Balatro. Like, I know the game can get hectic, but like all you're watching is just like an 8-bit like card moving.
It's
and
so
it's
good.
got, dude, he's like put some music in the background. You're just like, I don't know what's going on, but dude, I think he's winning. He's playing by himself, so I don't know who he's against, but dude, it looks like he's winning.
I mean, it's basically you're dungeon crawling, bro. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm dungeon crawling with playing poker. It's great. No, I'm on Twitch too. Trash Panda Hunter. So
I have nothing to promote. However, I would like to just do a shout out and congratulate Potato, or not Potato. God, I'm tired. Moose, our buddy Moose, who graduated, man.
Yeah,
That's buddy.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Good job, homie.
Yeah, I think we lost Rodimus to the storm.
Oh no,
Probably.
it was dark and stormy. You know what? That's probably our cue that Bell should probably punt the football. Send us on our way.
Yeah, look at the chat.
And that is it, everyone. Episode 15. Write it down in your diary and bring your sombreros because we are having Ryan's quinceañera after the show. Thank you for listening to DPS and have a good one.
Love you
Adios,
guys.
amigos.
Love you guys.
Research.
Just remember, love one another. Fucking send it, bro.
Send it.
I'm glad we already did the send off. We still got the bots, but you can cut it. I'm glad we already had the send off. That was fucking awesome.
That was fucking quinceañera, bro. God.
Dude, honestly, I had that planned out from the beginning, right? And you started talking about the Gundam with the sombrero, and I was like, this could not have worked any fucking better at all.
I forgot all about the quinceañera thing.
Dude, I was like, it's all 15. I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, I'll read it. I'll read it again. I'll read it again for you, Rodimus. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
And that is it, everyone. Episode 15. Write it down in your diary and bring your sombreros because we are having Ryan's quinceañera after the show. Thank you for listening to DPS and have a good one.